Hi, this is Jeff Murphy of Warsaw Pinball, and I would like to show you how to play Williams Indiana Jones pinball machine. So the overall objective is to play each of the 12 modes, which are from the original 3 movies. You've got 4 modes from each of those 3 movies, and you simply just need to play each mode, so all 12 modes, and then you get to the wizard mode. And it doesn't matter how well you do on each of the modes, as long as you played it, it stays lit and you've completed it. And then when you get to the wizard mode, after you play all 12, it's really cool. You get a chance to score 1 billion points, which is a lot of points in this game. And that's the quick and brief overview of Williams Indiana Jones pinball machine. Okay, so here are the 12 modes that I spoke of. So you've got the 4 modes here from Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first movie. You've got 4 modes here from the Temple of Doom, which is the second movie. And you've got 4 modes here from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the third Indiana Jones movie. So the most important shot in this pinball machine is this mode start shot right here. So you want to shoot the ball up into this hole here. This mode start should always be lit, and that will start whichever one of these 12 modes is lit. It'll start that mode. Then you simply just look at the dot matrix display, and it'll give you instructions on what you're supposed to do for that particular mode in order to score a lot more points. It could be shooting ramps, it could be shooting orbits, it could be shooting the drop targets, a variety of different things. And again, you don't have to make those shots to complete the mode. You don't have to make any of them. If you do, you'll score a lot of points, but if you don't, you'll still complete that mode, and you're 1 mode closer to having the 12 completed and getting to the final mode, or the wizard mode. There's 2 ramps on this machine. There's this ramp here, which goes up and most of the time just returns on this gold habit trail, and that's the right ramp. And then the left ramp is this one over here, where it goes up this metal area here and it does another sharp U-turn and comes down on another habit trail to the left flipper. So those are the 2 ramps in the machine. And then I also mentioned orbits. Orbits are these outside lanes. So you've got the right orbit here that goes up and just typically goes all the way around the back of the playfield and comes out through here. And then you've got the left orbit, which if you shoot the ball into there, it'll do the opposite effect. So you've got ADV, the first 3 letters of adventure are these red targets here. ENT is the middle of the word, and that's these drop targets here. So if the ball hits those will drop down. And then the end of the word, the URE, the end of the adventure word, you've got more of those red targets here on the right side of the machine. So if you are able to hit all of those shots to spell out the word adventure, then the right ramp will be lit. The right side of the right ramp, will say Path of Adventure, will be lit. And if you shoot the ball up the ramp, instead of it returning like it normally does on this habit trail, it would actually go to the back of the machine, back there where that rope bridge is, and it'll feed it into this upper playfield, which is a really cool part of this machine. And now you can use your right and left flipper actually to tilt this upper playfield, and you want to control the ball to come down this playfield. And typically the way you want to start, these yellow targets, round targets, some of them will be lit. Actually 3 of them should be lit. And you want to try to roll the ball over all 3 that are lit. And once you've done that, then this hole will be lit for extra ball. So if you can get, again, over the ball to roll over 3 lit yellow circles, extra ball will be lit. Then you actually want to direct it into that, and you'll get an extra ball, which is great. So one of the 4 modes from each of the 3 movies is a video mode. which I really love video modes, and I love the way they're done on this game. So from Raiders of the Lost Ark, it's this far right one, which is the Raven Bar mode, where you're trying to get the medallion from the bad guys. From Temple of Doom, it's escaping the minecart, and there you've got to direct your cart through the mines and trying to avoid the blocked off areas to get to the end. And then in the third movie, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the video mode is Choose Wisely, which is a really cool mode that shows a bunch of the cups on the dot matrix, and you're trying to keep track of the one that's the right cup. So each of these video modes are played on the dot matrix display, which is, you know, kind of cool. It adds a video game experience to the pinball machine, and really adds to the enjoyment of the game, in my opinion. Okay, so to advance your multipliers to 2 times, 4 times, 6 times, or even 8 times, and that will also light an extra ball, you shoot the top rollover lanes to spell out the word Indy, and each time you get all 4 letters in Indy spelled out at the top rollover lanes, you'll advance to 2, 4, 6, and 8 times, and that will increase your bonus that you compile during the ball that you're playing, and all the bonus will be multiplied by that particular number. Okay, next I'd like to talk about multiball. And so to get multiball, you need to lock balls, 3 balls. And the way to lock the balls is you got to knock down these drop targets here. Really just those 2, but you can get that one as well. And then that opens up this lane where you can shoot the ball into where this green arrow says lock will be lit. You shoot it into there, the ball will actually disappear, and it'll come back out on the right side here in this idle area. So the ball will reappear into this idle area, which will actually hold the balls until you've locked 3, and then the multi-ball mode will begin, and this will release the 3 balls into play, and it actually releases them very, very quickly. You'll see it'll come down this little ramp here and feed quickly to your right flipper, and you got to be ready, or it can go right down the drain if you're not ready for it.